people, they'll know who I'm talking about, yeah, that are doing the utmost. Do you really think if they were good people, why would they be trying to force and drag down, like, if me and NJ didn't say it, Elise didn't say it, if you cared about what was said and you were genuinely upset, why would you try and bring down the whole circle of people when we've not condoned it, we've not said nothing about it, but they're trying to drag us down saying we'll catch you doing something even though no one's done nothing, you know, just doing the most to get people down.
For days and days I've had people in my comments saying, oh, we're going to do a deep dive on you, and I'm like, yo, do your thing, man. Do you know what I mean? Just do your thing. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I said the whole situation, Gypsy. I said this from day dot, man. I said the whole situation. None of it's good. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nobody on neither side is better than the other. Do you get what I'm saying? And everybody's just as petty as each other. So that's what it is, and there's no two ways about it, man.
I'll be real though, man. Yeah, like me personally, let me just make this about me for a second. Everyone says I do. Yeah, I haven't said nothing once about no one's kids, but one person involved in this situation said a lot about my kids. I haven't brought it up, done the most. But why is it validated? Like when someone says something, it's so hard, but when it's against certain people like myself or something, no one cares, man.
Paige, can I just have a bit of clarity on something? Yeah,
that's the point though. We did.
Go on, Road, man, and I'll ask after.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't realise is that when you're outspoken and you say what you actually feel, yeah, your circles ain't necessarily the biggest, yeah. And over in these circles, people do care. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's me, man. I'm here. I care. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, not you. I don't. That's why people like call us small crates, because we got our people that like care. But you know, like the mass when everyone goes crazy and stuff. Like everyone should be going mad for certain things. Don't get me wrong, but like I just wish that we as humans cared more about each other. Do you understand?
No, 100. I tried. I've dropped messages and stuff like that, and 100% at the time. Yeah. Thing is with it is it's TikTok, and you get it's kind of one of them. It's a couple of days worth of attention, and I think that everybody. I messaged the people that I wanted to message. I tried to arrange the what is it you call it? You'd go to court and you'd have a
like mediation.
Yeah.
And I tried to arrange mediation where there was no bias. I just wanted everybody to shut up. You get what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to anybody. I wanted people to just carry on doing their own thing and just like, all right, that's your side of TikTok, this our side of TikTok. You get what I'm saying? You do you, we do us, and that was so. But that only gets a couple of days attention of me because I get a real life. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'll send the messages I need to send, and if people ain't responding to me, I've had a couple of people that have been like, you did this, and I'm like, well, listen, and I've not even been a dick about it. I've been like, I could have a conversation, yeah. Like we could sit down. The people who are making videos, like let's talk about it. If you feel so strong that you want to keep like Paige said there, that you want to keep pushing the boat and keep pushing the boat and keep pushing the boat, then obviously there's something wrong, not with you, but inside of you with the situation that's gone on. So let's, as a collective, try and sort that problem inside. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, can I just say something? Sorry, because she's in here now. Gypsy Queen, I just want to clarify, and I know I speak for many, that like what was said to your son was not acceptable. Nobody is condoning what was said, but one of the things that I would like for you is to take accountability for your side of things as well, because now the actual videos have come out now where countless of times you have goaded and said certain things towards T. Yes, we know T took it to the next extreme, but when I was in your live earlier, still now you're not taking accountability for your side of things. And as adults, if both sides can take accountability, then I feel like we can come up with a resolution.
Can I just say as well, like, because I called my own friend T and I cast my own friend out, yeah, but what my issue is, someone said something bad, yeah, I didn't say nothing, NJ didn't say nothing, yeah, neither did Alicia. The hate that everyone else has got, when Taurian's at her own live and said, I don't want none of my friends or people that are around me to take any accountability, I said it, I'll apologise and I'll talk about it. But constantly coming for everyone else around and stuff like that, like, if I'm not agreeing with what was said, I don't get like Gypsy Queen, that's what everyone wants from me. Like, I didn't agree with it. I told my friend off app and on app, we've had conversations. She said her apologies and her explanations, her not like as in like excuses, just her reason.
Can I say something quick here? Obviously, I know what I said was wrong, innit, yeah, but I hear what you lot are saying when accountability, because at the same time, yeah, I went to the extreme, but Gypsy Queen, you ran off with a voice note that someone recorded of my child and went around saying that I abused my child. prior to anything that happened. Like, it's not a thing where we've just come at you for racism. There's been more. You've been on platforms talking about I abuse my child. Like,
let's
you
just say
brought
this
up my
as well.
child.
Like, look, as well. This is right. So can we just say as well how much of an improvement even just this is? Like, look, sometimes we have to go into situations, and everybody goes into it blind, rage, fucking this, that, and the other. And then even now, it's a few days after the whole thing went public and all this, that, and the other, everybody is sat here and it's talking and it's not screaming and it's not. The thing is with it, I get what you're saying about it going low, but at this point, and this is no disrespect, but I don't get what people want. And that's not me saying it like, what do you want? Do you want blood? Do you want to fight? Do you want to do you want pain? I mean, somebody needs to make it clear, because at this point, all it's doing is regurgitating the same stuff. And Taurian's apology was genuine. It was from the heart. And Taurian herself agreed with, I've messaged you, Gypsy Queen, and my message is sat in your inbox waiting, And she was willing to sit down, fuck the app, because it wasn't about the public apology was made, but she wanted to talk to you. And I was trying to arrange that mediation, and then at this point it's like, right, so nobody's responded, nobody wants to get involved and have the conversation, so what are we going to do? Are we just going to keep reminding Taurian about how bad she was? Because then we end up in the same circle, because people are just going to start reminding you about the things that you've said. So at that point, when does it stop?
Can I just say something as well? Northern Star just added TM's like actions speak louder than words. Now I want this to be like cleared up right now, innit? Obviously, Pearl tried to get me in a box to speak on the situation because she can't understand why she wasn't forgiven, but we all expect T to be forgiven. Now, Pearl, and I needed Paige to clarify this, and even T can clarify this. The first time when she said the monkey or whatever, she went on stage with T, P or whatever. They was having conversations and we felt like it was productive, and moving forward she wouldn't do anything. So she said sorry. We've took the sorry for sorry. Now you say actions speak louder than words. So now if your actions now means that the next time you get drunk and you're angry, you go and say a pack of orangutans, then that means then that the sorry that you said the first time is now void because you've gone and done it again. So my thing is, I've been affected by knife crime. My cousin is no longer here due to knife crime. I've spoke to T about it and says how it hurt me as well. If T comes on this app and does some rage mode and says the same things again, then it'd be easy for me to just walk away, because
that's exactly it. I said exactly the same thing.
And she didn't care that she hurt me as well.
And listen, me and T, everyone knows how close me and T was. I even said the same to T. Can't run.
Yeah.
He said can't run, and it's about, for me, it's a pattern of behaviour. I told you, and I said to you, T, like, we don't say them things. And can I just say, Gypsy Queen, but all of our beef that we've had. All of the beef that we had, when T first rang me upset, she weren't upset because people on TikTok and all
NJ,
that.
she wants the rise, I'm gonna drop in it, so it doesn't get more techie than it needs to, so we don't have to. I'm gonna drop in it, just
okay. Then
let her
rise
say
back
what
up
she's got to
again.
say,
Yeah. That's cool. Thanks, T.
Drop me though.
But whether even T wants me to even say it or not, she's gone now, so I can't say it. When Gypsy Queen, when she first rang me, T weren't doing up damage control thinking, I'm gonna get cancelled. T was upset thinking, do you know what, regardless of what me, as in her and you, have gone through, she felt like shit for you and your son, and she was like, what if our son sees that? She's like, and I'm not a bad person. She's like, I feel like shit and I feel bad. That's why she wanted to apologise.
She was so worried about it. Why did she say it in front of her son?
I'm not here to defend or say anything. That's my thing. I'm not defending what was said. So everyone's trying to draw it out. And you were even that trying to draw it out, to try and make me try. There's nothing to defend.
How can you even stand, as a mother, how can you even stand with a person like that after what she said?
Okay, Gypsy Queen, I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how.
Sorry,
And the incest part, let's not forget the incest part. Telling me I sleep with my uncles, and let's not forget what you call my...
All right, I'm not being horrible, Gypsy Queen. Welcome.
Let me have my say,
Yeah, I'm gonna allow you to have your say. I'll be quiet.
No,
Trust me,
why
I'm
you
fair like that. But you need, obviously.
No, what are you asking? I'm telling you what you said. It's not just about the child.
One sec, guys. Like, this is how I run my platform. All right, you might as well just go on your platform, then if we're not going to have a civilized conversation.
I want to hear something. I want to respond as well.
Yeah, because can you just be quiet for 1 sec then, please? I know I'll allow you to speak, but all I want to just say is I want this to be a civilized conversation. If it's going to be like a fiction and arguing thing, and there's no point having it on the platform, yeah? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
all right,
perfect.
you carry on now, love.
I will respect your platform. No matter how much, Paigey, no matter how much you try and justify for what she did, no matter how much, she can't go any lower than what she did. As a matter of fact, she can, and so can ye. To be her friend and to stand by her after what she said, it's just absolutely disgusting.
Gypsy.
Disgusting.
Please.
No, I am, but I'm saying to her, when Gypsy Queen, when have I defended what she said? Like, when have I actually think about what you've seen what I've been talking about here? When have I? No, but I haven't. But I haven't. So there's no need for this. For even you see this part of the conversation I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't defended it. I haven't. So I don't get why that's even mentioned. I said myself on live. Because, okay, do you tell you how? In terms of humans, okay, Gypsy Queen, respectfully, it's the same way that you're saying. Sorry, guys, hold on. But you're saying it's not the same and stuff, but you say the same way that you've been friends with people that have called my son a dirty gorilla boy and that he's going to grow up to be a rapist and stuff, and you've still stood by these people because you don't believe that they're a bad person.
You cannot compare an animal to a human.
I'm not.
You cannot compare an animal.
Can you let me finish? Because I wasn't. Okay, I'm not comparing. I'm not.
Because I was fair and I told Paige to allow you to finish. Can we just let Paige finish?
And I'm not cussing you out as well. Before you get defensive, I'm not cussing you out. What I'm saying is I'm not comparing it together. I'm talking about, you know, the feeling when it comes to your kids when someone says something about your kids, yeah? Is what I'm saying. I'm not comparing it or defending it, but what I'm saying to you is I didn't say it. So it doesn't matter. You're saying half an hour. If I'm not defending it and saying, yeah, T, go on, say it again. What you said was okay. I'm not defending it.
Okay. Can I just say something? Do you know, like, if someone, like, was, do you know when someone does that? Do you know, like, when, say, if I was with someone, for instance, and someone did that to a human being in real life, okay, and I was with them, I'm just as bad. In the law, in the eyes of the law, I am just as bad. I'm going to get arrested and I'm going to get just as much time as the person that did the crime because I was there with them.
So you mean like guilty by association?
Let me finish. So for what she said about my child, ye as parents and still standing by her, you said, Roadman, you couldn't talk to Pearl. You fell out with Pearl because of your morals and what you stand for. My Jesus Christ, you're a father, and you can stand by her.
The reason I don't talk, so this is where people mistake.
I can't. I'm trying to talk, but on my kids' life is turning my stomach. I can't do it.
But you need to understand that's fine if you can't talk, and I get why because it's triggering. But it's triggering you. I understand that no one's coming for you. This is the thing. You can drop. That's the most responsible thing to do, to be honest. When you're in a box and you feel triggered, then drop. That's fine. But understand the thing is when you're coming up and coming for me, Roman, and everyone else, etc. Yeah, it's like. No one's saying you can't be upset, but we didn't say it, and we've not said that it's okay. We've not defended it or anything else. So the whole like trying to question us and our like people, who we are now and our character, that's also not fair. Do you understand?
I have to say this here, and I don't know what it is with people. I don't know whether they don't listen or something like that, right? So people say, "Oh, Roadman, you stand behind this because of your morals." Yeah, no, I'm mixed. I'm just not mixed black. Yeah, and this is what people don't understand. Yeah, I'm fucking Latino mix, yeah, and for regardless, it is still mixed, yeah. And for me personally, racism has always been one of my biggest fucking icks on this app, period, yeah. And the trouble is for me is I'm in this position where I'm friends with a person, yeah. 1 second.
Obviously, if I know you and that, yeah, then I don't mind you coming up in it, but just allow people to have their conversations first.
I'm right. So the thing is with it, yeah, it's my biggest issue on this app, yeah, and I see it all of the time, yeah. And people can try and compare wrongs and all this, that, and the other. I don't think either one of these situations is right, yeah. But what I don't get is, yeah, that over on the other side, yeah, everybody argues, everybody fights and this, that, and the other, and then it ends up into these big fucking rows. And I can't personally myself sit there and go, no, I'm not going to help my friend. No, I'm just going to abandon my friend because my friend has chose to try and apologize, try to take mediation and this, that, and the other. And I've got a real problem in my stomach, yeah, with turning my back on my friend in regards to a group of racist people. I can try and mediate and be neutral, and I have tried to message people, try to sort this out. I have even put my own differences aside, yeah, even though I do not appreciate the things that these people have done. I've tried to put my own feelings aside to try and make sure that every single person walks away with this not feeling like they were left shitted on and the other person was defended. Yeah, I've tried to do this numerous times and tried to do that the way I can. Ain't nobody's gonna tell me who to be friends with. Yeah, I have made it very clear to T, as Paige has made it clear to T, NJ has made it clear to T. If this shit goes again, then we have to cut ties. Now, people don't like this, but that is a consequence in itself. It might not be the consequence that you all want. You want me to fucking jump up, scream, make videos, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not going to do that, because making a video is just making a show of somebody. Cutting a relationship where you are no longer having that relationship with a person anymore because of their behavior is the actual behavior that people are asking me to do, right? When T tells me it was a mistake, when T was crying and upset about it, I believe T, yeah? And what people are asking me to do is to believe a bunch of people who I don't know, who I don't get on with, yeah? Who I don't stand for any of the same morals that they stand for, yeah? And go, all right, well, I'm just going to abandon my friend and I'm not going to help her. Yeah, I've made it clear and apparent. If I see T doing this same fucking madness again, then I'm a step away. Yeah. And if that's not a good enough thing for all of you, well, I don't know what you want me to say, because after that, it's not happening. Nothing else is happening. Yeah. That's the only thing I can do, yeah? And like I said, unless you want fucking reimbursing for your fucking whatever, yeah? Or unless you want fucking blood or you want to fight, we can arrange boxing matches. We can do all of that shit. But nobody's making it clear what they actually want. It seems that people just still want to throw mud. And I'm not being in the middle of a mud fight. I'm going to be stood on the sidelines waiting for everybody to calm down so the situation can be sorted, yeah? And when the situation's ready to be sorted, me, as a person, I will then step in and do my bit. But if people are wanting me to fucking come and roast my own friend, you're fucking mad. Right. I'm never going to drag my own friend on this app, yeah? I will talk to them, and if it doesn't work, then the friendship is no more.
And can I just... Sorry, right, just really quickly, because I've got to go into my cabs here. Can I just say one thing as well, yeah? Everyone's asking me, like, Paige, why are you not doing videos, why are you not roasting your friend? He said one thing and felt bad. It's the same way I want everyone to know my character as well. You're not going to force me out of my character. When people from Delulu's life and Pal's life and people in their comments were saying they're going to grape and burn my children, doxing my address, saying they're going to put bombs through my letterbox, yeah? I didn't make videos about them who are doing it on a consistent basis every time, every week, saying something bad. I'm not even doing that to them people for my own personal sake and my own sanity. So if you think I'm going to start doing up videos for my own friend, let alone a situation where I don't believe she's going to do it again, if she did it again, then cool. But I'm not going out in general. Anyone on this app, people say that I draw these people out and leave people alone. I will say something once and I'll leave people. I haven't been there and you're any of these people, and my people can confirm that. So I don't like to continue and go on about it and keep going on and on and on when someone said sorry in general. If anyone's not going to hold everybody for accountability on this app for everything and like patterns of behaviour that are being like on a concurrent basis every single day and every week, then I don't know what you guys want from all of us in general. Like, Taurian said sorry, like she said. If she said it again, I said to her, we don't say that. We don't do that. It was disgusting what was said, right? If she didn't apologise, then maybe, do you know what I mean? It'd even be different with us on the app in general or in real life. If she was sitting there going, nah, I'm glad I said it, blah, 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 then me and her probably wouldn't be like...
Can I just respond to this comment quickly before you continue to talk? Somebody's wrote in the comments, so you agree with an adult mocking a... This is the most annoying comment, and it is the repeated...
I've seen that as well, bro.
Repeated comment, yeah, that is said to us as people. Now, at this point, if you are not prepared to fucking listen, then that is on you. We do not condone and have not at any point condoned what was said. The reason we have had conversations with our friend and the reason these fucking apologies, etc., and and everything has come about is because everybody in the situation knows it's wrong. So please, just fucking stop writing the same bastard comment.
Can I just address here, because everyone's saying I did another video and I said sorry. No. What happened? Obviously, I said what I said, but what happened was, so when I was already on live, when that video came out of me saying what I said to Gypsy Queen, when I was on live, they started coming to my live and saying, oh, there's a video, there's a video. Yeah, my live ended. I then went back on live and I said, to be fair, I don't give a fuck, because at that point, I didn't care, because everything that she had said to me, it wasn't an apology video. I didn't come and do an apology video or anything like that. I was already on live. I only done my apology video after. That wasn't an apology video. So all of you that saying I came back and like that, it wasn't like that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, these comments are just madness, bro.
It's gonna be like, you know what, as well though, Roadman, it's gonna be like that, and we understand that you're gonna get for and against in it, you know what I'm saying? But that's the sentiments of what T was saying. Like, she was on live and people rushed the comments, and like she said, she didn't care. And then when she seen her video, then obviously she's seen her actions. Remember, she goes live every day and has all these different interactions or whatever. She probably wouldn't even know how am I modding this up. Obviously, it's one of them, innit? I don't want to like mute people who are against it, but just obviously have respect, innit? You get me? If they ain't got respect, shards, they gotta go, innit?
Hi, NJ. Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
I've just come up because obviously Taurian's been getting a lot of
I'm coming back.
sorry, T. Taurian's been getting a lot of flack for this situation, okay? And obviously I'm Taurian's moderator and I'm Taurian's friend off the app. I was in that live that day. Obviously half of the live has been posted. Some of the live, which was probably important to be seen, wasn't shared, okay? But I'm just going to give people a little bit of an insight into like the situation. Like, Gypsy Queen was in her comments that day, and Gypsy Queen has been bothering T and harassing T and speaking about Taurian's mum and children for weeks on end. Yes, fair enough, Taurian probably shouldn't have battled her, but she chose to do so, okay? And the only thing for me is, obviously, Taurian has accepted she was wrong. She knows she was wrong. If she could take it back, she would take it back. But nobody is addressing the comments what Gypsy Queen made. It's all zoomed in onto Taurian and what she did and her actions. And yes, she knows she was wrong. She's messed up. There's nothing she can do about that. But for me, it's like, what do they want from her now? It's like they want blood. They want her to harm herself. What is it she can do to fix this? There's nothing she can do but apologise. Nobody wants to accept that apology, and that's fair enough. I'm just going to ignore the comments. But at the end of the day, it's just unfair, and it's not a deflection. It is what happened. That is what happened that day. And at the end of the day, if you think that her speaking about her mum being dead in the ground and her children is okay, then it's not okay. And at the end of the day, Gypsy Queen was as bad as Taurian that day when it came to what was getting said. And Taurian got pushed to a point where she was triggered. Yeah, what she said was wrong, and yeah, how she reacted wasn't in the best of manners, but she did it because she was angry, and she did it because she was frustrated. And it just becomes like, what more do people want from her? Like, what do they actually want for her to do? And especially with Gypsy Queen, another thing what I noticed as well, and obviously I'm not going to drag her or anything, but obviously, yeah, fair enough, her story, everything is upsetting what happened to her son, and obviously I don't wish that on anyone's child, but she knows what she's doing. She's milking the viewers, and she's putting up certain pictures for people to make everyone think, oh yeah, this is really bad. But these images, what you didn't share before, but you're doing it now because you want Taurian to look bad. At the end of the day, Taurian said what she said. She can't take it back. If she could, she would. Do you know what I mean? But there's nothing she can do about that now. And for me, how long is this going to go on? What do you want from her? Do you actually really want her to hurt herself for this situation to be sorted? It is sort of sad.
I mean, I would just say these things because I'm a bounce out now, yeah? And I think this works on before the incident, prior to the incident, during the incident, and everything around, yeah? I think what a lot of people need to understand is pain and trauma is completely down to perspective. Yeah, your pain and your trauma is no more less or worse than somebody else, because when somebody went through what they went through, that was their lowest point, and the same goes. So as much as Gypsy Queen, we can't say that Gypsy Queen is milking anything in any way, shape or form. We don't have a right to that, because our friend made that mistake, and our friend turned around and said what she said. Our friend has taken accountability for what it is. Yeah. So if Gypsy Queen does feel a particular way, she is well and truly entitled to feel that way, right? But I will say this at this point, right? Go and take a look at the other side of the coin, yeah? Are you seeing friends correcting friends about racism? Are you seeing friends correcting friends about continuing this on when it's unnecessary and it does no good for nobody? Because I don't, and that's just me, yeah? I can't see nobody on the other side like we are. Everybody's giving us shit, saying we're standing by our friend and all this, but we're also trying to correct our friend. We're also trying to put our friend back on the right path. We're also trying to do what is best for our friend. And I can't see nobody doing that on the other side. Nobody discussing racism. Nobody discussing what is going on, etc. Yeah? Everybody's pain is perspective. To Gypsy Queen, the moment she thought she was going to tragically lose her son, that was the lowest point of her life. But nobody knows whether when Paige lost her mum, whether that was the lowest point of her life. Yeah? But it still hurts, and it's still pain, it's still trauma. Nobody can turn around and say you are not entitled to feel that. Yeah. So when people are saying, yeah, but this one is worse than the other, or this is this, and this, yeah, there is no levels to this, because, like I say, pain, trauma, it's all perspective.
I'm going to try and rotate the boxes as
I'm going to drop down now anyway, NJ. I just wanted to obviously say that, but I'll clear up a box for you, and respect for you letting me up in your stage and letting me talk.
Yes.
I just want to say, look, like, at the end of the day, I fucked up. Like, I understand I was wrong. I'm not here trying to, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up. Like, I'm not here trying to, like, make excuses or whatever. Just to make that clear.
Can I just say something? Because I come in and I think it's ghosting me. I came in and I see an account called Gypsy Tommy saying that I've been saying it's not that deep. I haven't said that once. I've gone into boxes because people have been messaging me, sending me abuse, chatting shit to me for something I didn't say. And I've gone into boxes and said what she said is wrong, because it is wrong. Like, there's no two ways about it. But no one on an app is going to tell me who I can and can't be friends with. Like, not one person is going to tell me shit. And
I hear what you're saying, because I'd like that as well. But really, this needed to happen, because every time we go live, people are going to come and rush the live and say X, Y, and Z. So honestly, I promise you, after we speak on this now, when you come in my live and you mention it, you're more than likely going to hold a block. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to keep going over the same thing, regurgitating it, because that's what you want.
Yeah, and I feel like
every day.
Like you lot want everyone to leave Taurian by herself and her have nobody and push her. Like, that's what you lot want. I haven't said to people, like, I was friends with Top Girl. She was in everyone's life. She was mates with everyone. I don't tell people what to do or who to be friends with. I've got loads of friends that go into other people's lives that I do not like, or I don't agree with shit they say. Like, whether I'm choose to be friends with or I stand by or whatever, it's none of your fucking business.
NJ, can I just say something, please? I think we need to stop saying people are asking you to choose a friend, because that is not the main issue. The main issue is that if there has been battles, people have said wrong things on both sides. But the bottom line is, Gypsy Queen apologised 10 minutes on a post that same day that they had that fallout.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It's still on her page.
Well, so all these on live 10 minutes ago saying that she's not racist.
I didn't interrupt anyone else. Can I just please?
Sarah, can we just keep it amicable, please?
Yeah, but I didn't interrupt anyone else. Every time I talk, someone keeps interrupting me.
I'm just saying the level of the live, everybody's used a nice tone, so I just appreciate if you just, yeah? Come on, say what you need to say, please.
Use a nice tone. Sorry, do you want to apologise because I've had...
Like what I said to Gypsy Queen, be civilised. Gypsy Queen.
I am being civilised.
That's what I'm asking.
I am being civilised. I'm annoyed that when I talk, they talk over me.
Okay, so now you can have your say now, Sarah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the issue is bigger than choosing a friend. The issue, there's several issues. One is Gypsy Queen apologised literally within 10 minutes of when they had that that live. Taurian took over 10 days to apologise afterwards. I'm coming from a viewer's point of view. I'm coming not as a creator against creator, not as a group against a group. I'm asking you, you're saying, why don't people leave it? I'm just raising the issues with you, what people keep saying all over the app. So the issues are several. That she made a non-apology video where she mocked it and said, well, someone's put clips up, there's only 10 views, whatever, I don't care. When she found out that it taken traction that day, then it wasn't until like midnight.
So I'm going to stop you there because it's inaccurate what you've just said. Like I said before, when the video initially came out, the day when everyone flooded my live a few days ago, right, I ended my live. I came back live. I hadn't seen nothing yet or anything. I came back on live and they were talking about, oh, you and Gypsy Queen. I said, I don't give a fuck. I said what I said because at that precise moment, I didn't care because of everything she had said prior to, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't an apology.
That's not how you worded it, Taurian. That's not how you worded it.
What do you mean? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when I came on and I said, I don't give a fuck. I'll say it again. You're talking about that clip, right?
The clip where you said
so that's the clip I'm talking about when I say I was on live. I ended my live and I came back. It was all on the same day. I didn't wait a few days and do an apology and then do another and wait another few days and do another apology. It wasn't like that.
No, what I'm saying is on the day that you had the fallout with her and her in the initial incidents, when you spoke about her son, you called the gypsy community incestuous. You didn't make an apology video straight away. You waited until you found out. You waited until you found out. Sorry?
I said she's incest. Does that mean I'm coming for the gypsy?
No, you need...
What are you talking about?
There's those clips. Everyone's seen them. You've had time to dissect them and do it as a timeline, Taurian.
I mentioned the gypsy community.
You did. Absolutely, you did. If you want to play it back.
I mentioned the gypsy community. Okay, get the pop, please.
Play it back. I don't have to get it for you. It's there. You've had a chance to see it.
Order,
hold on. Can I just say something there? Look here, I understand. No, wait, one second, please.
1 minute. Mute, please, Sarah. Yeah. I said when I started this live, yeah, if the conversations are not going to be productive, then they're not going to happen on here. Yeah, I don't want people to come up and start the whole drawing out thing. Yeah, if you're going to stick to one, just stick to the one thing, the topic at hand, which is the child comment, please, Sarah. Yeah,
it's not one topic. That's the problem. It's not just one topic, MJ.
It's back and forth business.
MJ, listen,
we are adults. Yeah, 1 minute, T. We are adults. Yeah, let's have adult conversation. And I'm looking for resolution. I'm not looking for people to come in here and spark more fires. We're trying to doubt fires. Okay, so if you're speaking
I'm trying to do exactly that.
I haven't finished speaking. If you're speaking about the child situation and her apology, you can have that conversation. If you're going to start trying to light more fires, Sarah, go and fire up a live with other people and you can do that over there, okay? Now, please keep it to the topic at hand.
MJ, listen,
MJ, you asked how you get resolution. The topic at hand is how do you get resolution. Taurian just asked me the question. Did she make that comment on that clip? Yes, the answer is she did. She said, your mother sleeps with your uncle, and she said, you lot do that.
You just said that I mentioned the gypsy community. All right, 1 second, yeah. You see me?
You said you lot all do that.
1 second.
So the inference is that the community that she's from, so if you want to go back and play it, it's right towards the end of that clip.
Now you're just making up lies. Listen.
No, go back and Taurian, you keep defending it, but everyone else...
Respond, Sarah. Let her respond.
And it's not Taurine, it's Taurian. Anyways, what I was saying is...
I just
is
said
that,
Taurian.
What I was saying is that...
Well, I'm going to drop you in a minute, Sarah.
Look,
Seriously.
what I'm trying to say is, I will, like I said, I will take...
Got a bad throat.
Oh my God. Okay,
I'm not saying it on purpose.
Are we adults or children, man? Sarah, you need to just
okay.
shut down for a
Look,
sec.
honestly, I'm not even entertaining it
You're not
because
here
Sarah don't like me for whatever
conversation.
reason.
You're
But
coming here to get one up with all you little people and that.
what I was gonna say is, what I was gonna say is that listen, I will take accountability. I'm not running. I'll stand on what I'm saying. But if people are lying, don't lie on my name. Don't say I done things and I didn't, or try accuse me of something that I didn't do. Stick to what was said and what I'm like. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it. I haven't lied or nothing. I've said what I've said. But at the end of the day, don't come up here and make lies. You just said I mentioned the gypsy community. Because I said your brother or you lot, you've now made that... Bruv, please, man, allow it. You're pushing it. You're actually pushing it.
I know what they're trying to do, people. I'm not stupid, and that's
Can
why
I
she's
just
been dropped.
say? Can I say something? Like in regards to Sarah, and like you've got Mrs. Moon in the comments saying, "Oh, is she mocking her Australian accent?" No one's mocked any accent. Do you know the thing is for me? And I have to say this: like Sarah's from a group of people who me and Paige fell out with, so then they don't like Taurian. They've got this video, which is fine. Like if you want to put it out there, because obviously it was bad what was said. But why are you going into Angie's live to beg her to play the video of all the people on the app? Why are you going in there to beg her to play it when you could have gone to anyone else on this app that has a big platform? Like, you don't stand on shit. None of you. You don't stand on fuck all. You also support someone who supports a nonce. So none of you stand on shit. And I don't even want to deflect from what was said. So anyone who's going to say that, because I'm waiting for it to come, I'm not trying to deflect from anything, and I've said several times what she said is wrong, and that's why I haven't posted the videos I have of Gypsy Queen being a racist, because I'm not trying to take away from what's been said about her child.
Yes.
But just none of you stand on shit, so don't come here on the moral high ground when you don't stand on shit.
Right, can I speak? Right. Listen, people in the comments and Gypsy Queen are trying to say that the things that Taurian said in those 3 videos that were posted on YouTube are all from the same day when children were present. There were no children present. Taurian was on a live with us. She went off the live, came back and said the thing about standing on business, right? So she didn't have a child in the room. The child in the room, when she said the thing that people took out of context, was 4 days before, right? So Taurian was talking to her nephew, I think it was, and they took it out of context. She was having a joke with her nephew, and they said that she'd called her nephew 4 eyes and threatened to beat him up or whatever. That was not Taurian's child. She was at a family party, right? So... I forgot, I've lost my train of thought now. I keep looking at the comments, it's distracting, isn't it?
Just, when you're speaking, trust me. Just,
I do it all the
focus on what
time.
you need to say. Don't worry about
things. People are saying Gypsy Queen apologised for what she said to Taurian on that live, right? She did not. She has been on live today saying she's not racist, yeah? She's never said a racist word in her life.
I'm sorry, Larisha, I was in that live with you.
Yeah. I didn't even know you was there, NJ, but yeah. And that's why I came over to you as well, because I saw you was on. She's been in her live today. She was peeling potatoes, saying, I've never said a racist word in my life. She also said in Pearl's live the other day that she'd never said a racist word in her life. And she also said that she'd never been in a room with Taurian, as in, like, you know, like we are now all together. That's not true. In the lead up to what Taurian said, Gypsy Queen, this is why when I've been speaking on what Taurian has said, I've always said previously, I wouldn't have said me and Taurian are friends, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It's TikTok. I'm not new to Taurian, but Sean is my real friend. We went to school together, and Sean is friends with Taurian, so that's obviously how I've got to know Taurian. Since this has happened, I would say I've got to know her more, if that makes sense. I know what she stands for. I know what she fights for. And I know that when I was first like talking to her and whatnot, Gypsy Queen kept popping up. So I popped up and I'm like, what's your problem? And that's when she was popping up saying, your child should this. I hope your child gets stabbed. I hope the people aren't realising what's been said. And that's what I'm saying. Alicia and other people are not posting that because they think people are going to say you're deflecting. Do you know what I mean?
The same clip,
she said to me to post
he
it.
said, yeah. Sorry, guys. On that same clip, yeah, on that same clip with the ones that know, she was telling me that I actually abuse my child, and people should go and call social services and that on me. She mentioned I didn't mention her kid at all.
Children, she did.
And then the whole video where I said about the name thing, after we came off live and I came back, I even tried to come on a calm tip. Even I was very angry. I came on a calm tip and I was like, about my name. I was like, are you dyslexic? She was like, I said, I'm not talking about your son. And obviously,
that's when she said, your son, like, as in.
But no one wants to talk about her saying that I abuse my kids sexually or nothing like that. No one wants to do that, but everyone wants to stand for kids and all these things.
Yeah, she was using racial slurs. I'm not going to repeat them because I don't do that. Even as a mixed race person myself, I don't use those words because I think it's disgusting. But she was goading Taurian. And then obviously then they've got into a match together later on. And this is when it's happened. No one's using selective outrage. And I don't even think that people should have had to speak up and say that they find what Taurian said wrong, because it's a given. It's a wrong thing.
Come on,
it's like people have been pressured to come out and speak against Taurian. Right, and it's not fair. Alicia, Devon, all these people are having to defend themselves over something that they didn't do wrong. As NJ said in Pearl's Live the other day, yes, it is a given that you think that things against children are wrong.
Justifying anything. I've taken accountability. I've said I am wrong. I've taken. What else do you not fucking want, bro?
Exactly. It's like you want blood from
telling me I'm not taking accountability. Like
so
I have.
In Pearl's Live, NJ said something and it was really poignant to me. He said, I can still be friends with a person and not agree with one thing that they've done. I'm not quoting you exactly, so forgive me for that.
But he was basically like, for all the good that she's done, don't expect me to turn my back on her for the one
you
wrong
don't turn your back on her.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I agree.
And guide them back onto the right path. Like,
Can I just say as well, like, 'cause I keep getting like messages as well and screen recordings of Gypsy Queen talking about me, calling me a bully. My personal interactions with Gypsy Queen is just because she said to me that I want to be black. I speak like I'm black. Today she's saying that I want to be Muslim. She says, and I said to her when she first said it, that's ignorance.
Alicia, sorry, can I just say something quickly before this comment goes? And what people want is the same energy as other people who do wrong and have done simple, and why not? Yeah, I understand that. And I know that this stems from Pearl. And I said this earlier when we didn't have as many people in here. When Pearl had said what she said, she got educated. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody was willing to forgive her. I had messaged her personally and says, look, I know you've done X, Y, and Z. I hope things like die down for you. Moving forward, I'm looking for actions now. Obviously, Pearl doubled down and not only was racist again, she says a pack or a bunch. She was talking about all of them then. And I'm thinking to myself now, look now, like, how can I like forgive what you've done and you've gone and done it again? And I'm using that as an example for Tina. Like, I'm against what was said. Let me finish this. I'm against what he said. Yeah, I've sat her down, we've had a conversation, you get me? And if she goes and does it again, I'm now in the position now where I'm like, right, well, that apology that you made wasn't sincere. I don't rock with people like that. See you later. And whatever, she has to live her life and does whatever she does, you get me? But let's give people the opportunity to be a reformed character, because nobody on this earth is perfect, not me, nobody in here, you get me? And that's my take on that when people are saying, go for her how you would go for someone else. I didn't even go for Paula. I had one opinion on her, and she popped up and she says, oh my gosh, like, why are you speaking on me? Made me feel a bit bad, thinking, well, she's an elderly woman, you know what I mean? I do respect my elders. So I reached out to her on a private level, we squashed it, and then she went and done it again. So she just kicked the dirt in my face. Go on, Alicia.
I don't want to hear Taurian ever say she's sorry again, because she said it again. The only way people are going to know she's sorry is by her actions, like we've all said. And you're not going to know that within a week or 3 days. It's going to take time. If you're watching her to fail, that's fine. Watch her to fail, but don't keep bringing up what's happened. Keep watching her and see if her actions prove that she's changed the ways. It's not even ways because it was one time. But what I'm saying is, people can't keep apologizing and apologizing. You wouldn't do it. You would say, forget it, man. That's enough now. And that's what we've got to do. Just let her get on with it and keep going. The same way Gypsy Queen came in this live. I get she can go wherever she wants, but she's going to get triggered if she goes in the same rooms as Taurian.
Do you know as well, like, anything you say, everyone just screams it's deflection or enabling or this or that. want like people to understand. Nobody's like I'm friends with people that are still friends with Pearl after what she said. I don't tell people what to do or who to be friends with, but I do. Like there's shits out there that she said in regards to racism, and I've never spoken to this woman about the way she looks or her children or anything like this, and she's out there screaming I'm a bully and I've done this and I've played videos and I've done that. I haven't played the videos of what she's done because I know you lot are just going to chat shit to me and I can't be bothered with it. I cannot be bothered. Like the messages, the comments, the this, the that, I'm just not, just leave me alone.
And the apology, she made it, she said an apology and stayed online for an hour and a half and allowed anybody to say what they wanted to say. She didn't mute anybody in the comments. Majority of these content creators, when they do wrong, they do a little quick video and you don't hear from them from a couple of days and they come back like everything's okay. She sat there literally the day after. Not a week after, the day after, and took it from everybody. So I don't understand, like, what more do you want?
We didn't mute and block people in her live.
But they go live and do subscribe lives. That's what they do.
Exactly. They go subscribe lives and make money from this situation.
And you know what? Let me just make something clear, because I've seen a lot of people say what I've said is worse than racism or whatever. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And why I'm saying, I directed what I was saying at Gypsy Queen. Yeah, I was getting personal with Gypsy Queen. Racism is a whole big. How can you sit there and say, like, what? Stop using my actions to now actually say what you lot really think about racism.
Right,
because that's what it's giving. It's giving. This is now use lot's chance to say what you lot really want to say about racism. Seriously. Because
if you was anti-racist, you just anti-racist.
Let's be real. And it's all right, whatever. And let's be real. All you people that are now coming out and saying, oh, it's worse than racism or whatever, you lot are all the people that said you lot are supporting and like it's given you lot have never, like, I don't know, innit? But like I said, I've taken accountability.
It's wild to make that claim still. And I've seen that in the comments as well. Oh, all right, now am I allowed to be racist and that? No, you bloody well not. And the only reason why you are is because you're behind your screen anyway. Come on, people, let's not get carried away here. Yeah? At the end of the day, like, I get it, she done wrong, but that doesn't unravel all of the people's eyes who have been open to not just racism on the app, but systematic racism. You think we're just fighting for what goes on the app? It's real life, you know. It's not just an app issue. This is people's actual day-to-day lives, and you mean to think that...
saying it was about a child.
Sorry. You mean to say one content creator does something wrong, and that gives you now the card, the race card to go around and be racist? Come on, man.
But when you say about this stuff that has been said, it's like, no, that's deflection. She spoke about a child. Yeah, she did. But this stuff was still said. It was still said.
About her children.
Oh my gosh, guys, before I forget this, I really need to say this, and then I'd like to hear what Rahul, you guys got to say, to Ange and Nicole and all those other people, who love to get that video and to spark a lot of this stuff up.
Said my kids deserve to get doxxed.
Yeah, well, this is it. It was only last week when Nicole, Angela, Zayana, Linz, all of those were filming Sam Walker when he was in Scotland. Someone tried to rob him. He had a Rambo knife. And what was Ange saying? Oh, well, he needs to protect himself. Oh, well, I still think he's a hero. But I guaranteed if that was me in Scotland with a knife and saying, oh, island, mate, all right, island, with a knife, saying I'm protecting myself, you'd all ridicule me as the angry, dangerous black man. You with me? You see, like, these kind of things, what really pissed me off, that it's okay for Sam because you sent him a universe, or it's okay because he's on here saving dogs, to be waving around that he's got a shank and that. But the moment that we do something like that, we are ridiculed. Because she's got a crush on him. It's a hypocritical move, and it pisses me off. Because all those people in the comments were like, he's my hero. Oh, he's amazing. Oh, I love Sam. Oh, he makes me melt. The guy is a convicted, And let's go on with what was happening yesterday. She was saying that the worst people in the world are people that commit. So why are you lauding this guy when it's common knowledge that he has actually committed that crime?
She said armed robbers are worse then
Yeah, and no one's in uproar on the app about it today. What she said yesterday, literally
you know
said.
why though? Because it's a blackout. It's a
It has to do
blackout.
with
MJ.
Ange because she's the one that stokes the fire and tries to make things even worse without actually thinking, hold on, last week I was agreeing, she was agreeing with knife crime last week, guys. Ange was agreeing with knife crime. No one can tell me anything different. So how dare you come on the app and start calling out somebody else for it when last week you was glorifying somebody else? I'm only saying it because it needs
Guys,
to be said.
this is NJ's
You know
life.
what
Like, if he
Angie done
wants to go off
yesterday?
topic, he can. Okay.
I can go off tangent. Sorry, what was said yesterday?
Wait, just quickly, just off topic. Well, on this,
Sarah,
MJ, just
respectfully, you're not
quickly,
coming back on
So
here.
yesterday, she was like how she's been great before, so she can speak on it. But I don't know if you lot remember when we was doing when she had a live and she was like, I won't know because.
Yeah, I'll talk about what I want, innit?
You can listen. There's no script for this live. If you want to go off topic, go off topic. It's your live stream. No one has to stay. Like if this live stream is
don't
making
like
you angry, just leave.
Alicia,
Like, honestly,
Alicia.
don't spend your Saturday angry at what's being said on a live stream.
And two things can be true at once, you know. Like, Taurian could have said that and it's wrong, and GQ can be a racist. Do you know what I mean? And there's lots of caveats to the situation. It's a sticky situation. Like I said, I see it from a mother's point of view and also a black person's point of view. Well, I'm mixed race, but, you know, the world considers me a black person. I can see it from those different things, and I can see the hurt that GQ caused to Taurian beforehand, and that burns my heart. Lots of people who have never experienced racism are speaking on it and saying it's different and it's not as bad. You don't know it's not as bad. And racism affects children as well. People are saying this is a child. Racism affects children. My 7-year-old son got called an N-word the other day at school. That broke his heart. You don't understand as a mother what it's like to see that happen to your son. It is absolutely heartbreaking. So you're saying, oh, this is a mother and this is a son. There's lots of different situations that a mother and a son can be heartbroken as well. What happened to that child was absolutely disgusting. And like I said, it shouldn't need to be said that it was disgusting. We know it's disgusting.
When I done a post here, the first thing that I done before I even said anything was sent my sincere apologies to Gypsy Queen and her son, regardless of whatever she said, whoever she's called, and another thing she lied as well. Anyway, let's not go into that. But no matter what she said, I apologise for what was said to her, knowing how it feels, not only being on that side of things, but I've supported mums who have lost their children, so I understand. You with me? And then I went in to say what I wanted to say. I'm real. I've just got to just say it how it is. Do you get me? People can
Sam
run
Walker
back
didn't
and say
get done
whatever
for-
to Ange, bun Ange.
He didn't get done for grape. He got done for M. Just because the comments are getting.
I didn't even say what he got done for, did I? But, you know,
Selling crack and heroin, what does that lead to? Knife crime.
Big up Sam, FYP incoming. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Still. But yeah, FYP, you're the same one that you want me to ridicule, T. Use like that. This is what I'm saying. Use like a terrible man. Just be real. Just say you don't like her. And you've been waiting for her to say something wrong, and here's your opportunity to kick her when she's down. I'd respect you more if you like actually said that. But you're coming in off the end and the pretense of somebody else that you don't even really know, and I just feel like it's a very disrespectful, to be fair, to use somebody else's situation to then kind of be able to do the little kick down. Like, don't do them things. I'd rather you just be respectful and be honest and just say, I don't like the girl. She said what she's said.
You can't
Whatever
sit
I thought
here.
about her, she said it. That's the best thing that you could do. I'd expect you more.
Well,
You
no,
can't sit here and go at. You can't sit there and go at me for staying friends with Taurian, FYP incoming, and then be like, big up Sam Walker, because that's a whole criminal that's been to prison for unaliving someone. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Remember, like I said, she said yesterday that that's the lowest of the low. But you advocate that on your page. Doesn't make sense to me.
If you're not going to accept her apology, you either need to watch her quietly and see how she improves and keeps going moving forward, or you need to block her so you can't see her. Simple. There's only two
And
ways
also
about
make it make sense. Are people entitled to like a second chance or are they not? Taurian and everybody has said she shouldn't have said what she said, but people don't have I'm thankful to like call Taurian a friend, and most people could not deal with the shit that she has to deal with on TikTok every day. I know I couldn't do it, and she's got like a real life her own life issues, and then she's coming on TikTok and having to deal with shit on here as well. It's not an excuse for what she did, but sometimes you've got to understand the mindset someone's in at the time. Do you know what I mean? So when somebody's constantly poked and prodded every single day, don't be surprised when they... what happened was she was tricked out of position is what happened. That was done intentionally for that reaction because people wanted a reason to just jump on Taurian for something, anything. They were just looking for anything. But I can honestly say she shouldn't have said what she said, but she's entitled to it. She's apologised, and that's all you can do. You shouldn't have to keep apologising. People forget things that have been said that are racist on TikTok every day. People gift them, people support them, they follow them. Like, these people are openly racist. Taurian says one thing and now everybody wants to like condemn her and cancel her, and Taurian's done so much, regardless of whether you like Taurian or you don't like Taurian. People have to accept she has done a million times more good on TikTok than that one bad thing that she done. Do you know what I mean? People are multifaceted. You can be against something but also be tricked into the position where you say something that you shouldn't say, and I'm sure looking back on it she wishes that she never said it in the first place. But people are 100% just looking for any reason to kick her, and it's actually disgusting. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through in their actual life, so unless you understand that, then just accept her apology, and then like somebody said before, see how she moves, and then if she does something again you can be like, well, that NG said that, then you could be like, well, the apology is no longer valid because you've done it for a second time.
And I'd pet no way to walk away, because as far as I'm concerned, like, you've not only have you like gone back on your word and hurt so many people, she would have hurt my feelings as well, because at the end of the day, like, watching somebody that you think so highly doing a video like that, I did say to my friend, you know what, I was probably better to set up a camera for you to see my reaction. I was shocked, then sick, then angry, then like, so many emotions come over me at once. And then I was like, yo, you need to come off live, like now, right now, like, on your live, come off live, you know what I mean? And then obviously this is when we started having an in-depth discussion, do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's when I believe that she realised, oh shit, I fucked up, like, and I can't, you know, when you're in a rage mode, and like, I can't explain it, but I've been in rage modes before, and my friends are like, raw, like, I didn't even know who you was, bro. I'm like, really? Like, it's like, yeah, like, literally, like, and that's what I was looking at when I seen the video. I was like, I don't even know who this person is. It's crazy. Carry on, guys.
So I feel like if you know Taurian and you know Taurian's heart, you've seen that and you automatically knew that was coming from a place of like hurt or anger, frustration, or that she was struggling mentally, like she was in a mindset. That's what I got for that it meant that she wasn't thinking clearly.
You weren't thinking clearly at all.
I think Taurian,
no, she was angry.
Can I just say something before I forget?
But I just don't think that one.
Yes, Keeks, you can go next. Sorry, carry on, Dion. Oh, you think
I was just going to say that I think the one thing that Taurian did that she shouldn't have done, that does not discount the million good things that Taurian's done on this app.
Exactly.
Anyway,
like I said, one bad action for me cannot define T. Do you know what I mean? Unless she goes and does it again, and then obviously that means to me that that's her character in it, and people with that character and mindset are not people that I would affiliate myself. I can't affiliate myself, not even if I wanted to. I can't. Like, that would have, and that's what pisses me off the most, is because when somebody's atting me and I'm not even going to say what they said, they know, but basically they're implying to me that due to what happened to my cousin. Like, how can I still rock with her? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just mad to me, because what you're trying to do is trying to trigger my trauma for me to make a decision, when it should never ever be that. Like, I'm my own person and I'm my own man. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like,
I just think it's sad, because I know that she's got a good heart.
Yeah, 1 minute, Dion. I don't pet no different to lot of people. A lot of people in my real life, they know me. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, how I got to know T was due to the disrespect that all these people was giving her. I'm just a consumer watching in the comments and seeing people saying "bun your mom" and all these kind of things, and rare. And I remember watching the one day and thinking, "Bun this." I'm jumping up on stage, and I went up on stage and I absolutely went in. I went off, because I was angry because of what I was seeing. And this was months back, 5 months back, when they doxed Paige's kids and all them kind of things. This has been going on for months and months and months. T didn't just wake up one day and say, "Bun knife crime, bun everybody, I'm just going to go in." No. At the end of the day, she was pushed, and you get me? When someone's pushed and you explode, who's telling what they can say? And until you calm down and you're thinking rationally, you realise you've effed up, that's when you try to make amends. She really, if she didn't care, or she didn't care what she said or whatever, she wouldn't be trying to make amends. And I only see that from one side, and it takes two people. You with me? It happened to my dad, NJ, when I was young, but I know she didn't mean what she did.
I just think if you know,
I appreciate the fact, Donna, that
it was a hot her seeing that as well.
Sorry, Dion. Donna, I appreciate the fact that you're like me, innit? That you can, you know, obviously, look, man, like, when stuff like that happens, it sticks with you for the rest of your life. You with me? Rest of your life. Some of my family members now, like, they've never been the same. You with me? I was like one of those kind of people where I'm sitting there and thinking, right, I can either be a roadman and start carrying a knife and do to all the people what happened to my cousin, or I can change the narrative, actually go into schools and try to change the mindset of the young people. I chose that way. You with me? That was my way of healing. That was my way of grieving, kind of sharing my experience and trying to change people's mindsets. You get me? That's what I try to do, change people's mindsets. So in the T situation, when we're having in-depth conversations, it's not just about that. It's about dropping gems and allowing her to understand that, yo, I know that you're grieving and that, but just remember that they're looking down on you. You have to make them proud. You with me? Like, we're having in-depth, deep conversations so that I know where my heart is, and my heart's in the right place. So I don't care for people in the comments, or all you people in group chats that are finding out of ways how you could pick at us to get a reaction. I feel sorry for you, and a lot of yous are you know, you're grown people, you're grown adults, but you're doing childlike things. You're doing things that the kids that I work with do. They sit on Snapchat and wonder how they can get under one person's skin and draw them out. That's what a lot of people have been doing, and I know who those people are as well. You get me? So just understand that people see what you're doing, and whatever plan that you had, it ain't working. If anything, it's going to backfire in your face, because when you all fall out, somebody else is going to air out everything that you've been saying in the background. Always happens.
I'm going so you guys can talk, yeah? But I just want to and everyone respect each other's opinion, man. You don't have to be mad at someone because they're standing with her, but you also don't be mad at someone because they're against her, but just don't hound her, yeah? Bye, guys. Okay. And don't hound Gypsy Queen either. If she don't want to say sorry, she don't need to say sorry. She can just stay in her lane. You know, one of them ones. We'll avoid her. Bye, guys.
Someone says, what do you mean by pick at yours? I mean, like, when people are acting wherever you go, or people are goading you to have your opinion. I don't even really owe you this now. I only come on to jam with my people, and then people keep coming in. So like I said, after I shut this live down, I promise you, I'm not speaking on the situation again. Keeks,
evening.
1 minute, Lisa. Keeks. You've been waiting patiently, then hungry guy, then Lisa.
I just wanted to touch down on the double standards of this whole situation, because everyone in this comments, everyone's allowed to have their opinion and back whoever they want to back, but you're all, screaming at Taurian for making the mistake she's made about mocking, knife crime on a child. But the person that you're fighting for has racially mocked Taurian and Paige's children. She's mocked Taurian's parents passing away. She's mocked she's mocked all sorts. Said that Taurian's going to do unthinkable things to her children regarding SA. She said disgusting, vile things to Taurian and her friends for months, constantly picking on Taurian. Everyone's allowed to make mistakes in their life and have a second chance, and you've all given Gypsy Queen a second chance. You're still supporting her, you're still fighting her corner, but then you're accusing everyone like NJ and Paigey and Alicia and everyone else of being a bad person for standing by Taurian. Taurian knew what she said was wrong. Nobody's saying that what Taurian said was right at all. Everyone's told Taurian what you said was low. But at the same time, what that woman has said to Taurian herself was massively low. She's mocked her parents passing away. That's trauma. Taurian fought back with talking on her trauma about her child. And it's just a double standards in the comments of how dare you say this thing, but you're all forgetting of the racial words that she's used against Taurian's child and the SA allegations she's made against Taurian doing bad things to her children. So I'm just a bit... it's just double standards. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion, yeah, absolutely. But you're all coming for blood for Taurian when this girl's been through so much from those people, like from Gypsy Queen and her friends, their group of friends. So I'm just a bit double-sided, and I think that you all need to kind of realise that Taurian just didn't wake up one day and decide to mock a child being stabbed at all. She ended up blowing because this woman has continuously racially mocked her children and mocked Taurian's parents passing away. And there is proof out there. Go and look for it. If you've got this much, you'll find the proof of this online. So go look for it.
And there's definitely proof there. If you go on a page called Kyle Notice, the video is on there. 100% is on there. Kyle Notice. Go onto For You page now and tell me that Keeks is lying. Carry on, Keeks.
I just wanted to touch on it because I just feel like you lot need to double back down and go look at what this woman has done to Taurian and her friends for so long. People have trauma responses. You bring up someone's trauma, they're going to go back to when that trauma happened and start thinking and not wanting to think about that stuff. She mocked Taurian's parents and Taurian fought fire with fire and came back with something she knew would hit that woman hard. And yeah, no one is agreeing with what Taurian said was right at all, but you're all defending Gypsy Queen, and us as Taurian's friends and people that love Taurian, we're gonna stand with her too. We know what she said was wrong, but she did it in that moment of time. She's admitted that she's sorry. She shouldn't have said it. You've all forgiven Gypsy Queen for apologising. So Taurian's done the same thing. Now, people are saying, oh, racism isn't as bad as child being stabbed and all this stuff. That's okay. But you're still forgetting the point that this woman has done multiple things with racism, mocking people's parents that have passed away and many other things. So you kind of either leave it there and just go on with your day, block Taurian, don't come into her lives, and go and defend Gypsy Queen and watch her keep being racist to people because, she's made a few remarks today. Or you can just sit in the live and keep trying to draw Taurian out for something which she's already admitted that she shouldn't have said and she's sorry for.
Also, can I just say, everybody's saying show proof. It's not on Keeks to educate people. If you want to have an opinion on the subject, educate yourself and then have an opinion. It shouldn't be on another adult to educate you.
Exactly. Everyone that's got all the attitude in the comments of rah, 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 go put that attitude into going and finding this out, because this is what I mean about people that enable, other bad people. You jump to defend them, but you don't even know what they've done in the past.
And
you need
educate
to
yourself on the active abuse.
You need to do your research before you go and ride out for someone. Do you know what I mean? You don't go, and fight, till the end for some person against somebody when you don't even know that person has done very bad things as well.
Can I just say, for those in the comments, once again, type in Kyle Noticed, go to his page, and you will see the video of Gypsy Queen not only being racist to Taurian and Paige, but she was even racist to another content creator on here that's called Mama G. She called her a blackface. She said to Taurian that she resembles a monkey. There's been loads of stuff that she's done, guys. Please don't act
exactly.
And the thing is,
I feel like people are just selective in the stuff that they see.
1 minute, Dion. Let me just say something. I'm not even, like I've said, I'm not even using the facts that she's being racist to take away the pain that she has, but I'm just trying to make people understand that she's not a saint. She does have her part to play in this, and it would actually be nice if she held her hands up to the things that she said as well. Then maybe this will simmer down. But the more that she carries on saying, acting like it's only her that things have happened to, this is what's riling up the internet. So
sort of put my 2 pence in, if that's okay. Basically, I think this whole ordeal is basically a shit show. It's just craziness from both parties. But I think one thing I think we need to start thinking of how people move on this app. Now,
yeah, but I just think, can I just quickly, sorry for just butting in because I haven't got long. I'm just here.
No,
I'm
no, it's
Maggie's
all right,
best
it's all
friend, right? It's not a race card. At the end of the day, mate.
Oh, hello.
Guys are being muted. My nephew nearly died, guys. You want to see a picture of him, of the guy, the little kid she was chatting on with? Let us show you the stink of him when he was dying.
Original.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but can I just finish what I'm going to say?
It doesn't matter what's been said. The girl shouldn't chat on children. It's as simple as that. She's wrong. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they've been tit and tat, the both of them, backwards and forwards. They have been. I agree with you.
Original, please just let me finish. She dropped. Okay, so basically what I was going to say is what Taurian said was bad. Okay, now at the beginning, I never knew the kid actually been tabbed. Okay, I actually never knew that. I thought she was just saying it. But then to find that out and then to find what was said, that is like, it just cuts a bit deep. Now, I'm not excusing the fact that nothing, this was Taurian's reaction. Okay, but sometimes, no matter what was said to you, what was done to you, your reaction can be the worst thing in the world. And no one will forget about anything that happened before. Everyone will just think of that reaction. Now, I know Taurian gives it as much as she takes it, but in this situation, I do think she went way, way, way too far. Okay, and I don't think the things that have been said towards her. Oh, Taurian, you're here. Sorry, hello. The thing that was said towards you, Taurian, I personally don't think it amounted to the actions that you did, only because, and I only say this for one reason only, and I watched that video back 2 times, and it was the actions, the way your facial expression, your body movement, the actual words that was coming out of your mouth, that was really deep. Now,
can I just say for a second though, you're saying
hold on, please just let me finish quickly. Just let me finish.
Wait there, Dion, let him finish, please.
Okay, so what I'm trying to basically say on now, everyone is kind of comfortorian, okay, and they're well within their right to do so. But I don't think we can. Yes, Taurian has shown accountability. Yes, she's taken accountability. But if people still don't want to forgive that, if people don't want to, that's their prerogative. It's completely up to them. Well, you can't make people just accept Taurian's change and stuff like that. Taurian might go and bloody save Africa, save children in Africa. She can do whatever. She can be Mother Teresa, okay? But people are still allowed to not forgive her, even though she has moved on and not moved on, but taken accountability and shown growth from the situation. We can't just.
And I know that, and I said I know that. I know that.
No, but Taurian, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is every time someone says something, you react. The minute you react, that shows you haven't taken accountability. And I think this is when sometimes, and I know it's hard, I used to be like that, I know it's very hard, sometimes you just need to take a step back and just keep your mouth shut, because sometimes silence speaks much greater volume than actual words.
Hungry guy, can I just say something quickly?
Wait, one second.
Let me just say 1 second, you can carry on. I get the sentiment where you're coming from, because I adopt the same approach. But as you know, from adopting that approach, you have to teach yourself that it's hard sometimes when loads of people are saying stuff to keep your devices in. And these are kind of things that I am saying to T, but it don't just start overnight, especially when you've got a lot of people having an opinion on you. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I absolutely get it, but I can see...
People can have an opinion, it's just have your opinion 100%. Do you get me? I'm not doubting anyone for their opinion, but don't lie on me. Don't say things or that I've done or that I haven't done. That's why I'm opening my mouth, is because it's just People are just chatting shit.
They are, and the thing is, they're going to keep chatting shit, Torian. Torian, the more reaction you give, the more they're going to keep chatting shit because they can see that it's getting to you. They can see that they're going to get a reaction from you, and it's going to keep carrying on and on and on and on and on. That I guarantee you, the minute you sort of not let things go, but just keep quiet, eventually you'll see these people are going to get bored. They're going to stop. All of this will be forgiven. But right now, I think it's too much of a hot topic. Okay, on everyone's mind for people to just sort of forget it. And if people want to hold lives, if they want to do this, if they want to do that, let them. Let them.
I haven't said anything.
No. What I'm saying is, it's like when you come on lives like this and then have that's basically giving them a reaction. Fair enough, you're not going into their lives and doing all of this, but people are watching this. People are going to be screen recording this, showing it to them, and they're going to be picking up on everything. This is how this app works. Like, everyone is so conniving and sneaky.
Nana Cuckoo, you chill with Black Pope, who has said disgusting things against women. You have no leg to stand on, please.
Yeah, Nana Cuckoo,
you're doing too much.
Where is she?
He's doing too much.
She needs to be muted.
I've never spoken to Black Pope in my life.
Can someone mute Nana Coco, please?
Oh, happily.
Can I just say...
I've never spoken to Black Pope, by the way.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about me.
No, not you. No, I'm hearing you. I think you're totally right in everything you're saying.
No.
Can I just say, has everybody forgot about the last... I'm not saying what Torian said was right. Torian's accepted what she said wasn't right. But is everybody forgetting the shit she's been through in the last 6 months on this app? Like, people have very selective memories. That's why I think it's almost like there's been like a calculated effort to like just stand by and wait for Torian to say something wrong.
Well,
so
of course
everybody
there
can
has
jump
been
on. Like, that's not
That's
okay.
blatantly obvious. Of course there has. People have been hating on Torian for a long period of time. Like, of course they're going to do this.
That's not true. And let me tell you why I've come up here, yeah. And I came to ask NJ a question, but it's not true that everybody's had this hate train against Taurian, because Taurian knows how many months I've been sitting down saying to her, Taurian, stop going in these lives, man. It's going to keep drawing you out. It's going to keep drawing you out because they do get nasty and they do get wicked. Then Taurian and Paigey will hold a live, and if one of these disgusting people say something bad, a live is kept for weeks discussing the same thing. And I've told Taurian, stay away from it, stay away. Like, these people, you've allowed them back in. Like, Taurian, you explained to me yesterday, they came in your live first and then you went to battle her after she came out of your live or something. So it's just like, even pressing that accept button, knowing that these people have been saying things from the beginning of the year it's
a reaction. They know they're going to get a reaction from her.
Yeah,
so they're going to keep doing
NJ, my question to you was going to be, you see, if it had been said about one of your friends' children, this conversation would still be happening and it would be on the other foot. So again, the topic is dragging on now. Like I said yesterday, Taurian, I actually felt the genuineness in her voice. Yeah. Taurian knows where she's fucked up and she's gone wrong, but continuing to speak on about these other people and allowing them to be cam to in the fact that you're still speaking about them is going to continue this cycle for another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Cam to it, wait, so
apparently Angie was cam to in over here just a second ago.
Oh, she's just looking for some sort of clout, man.
Taurian, I told you, people are
Lisa,
going to
it's because they've done a blackout on Angie where no one, because obviously yesterday Angela was on live saying that armed robbery is worse than grape and whatever. So now everyone's done a blackout. So all she can do is watch because no one ain't entertaining her. Stupid.
All right, but then again, this is my thing. How long is the blackout going to last? Because I
don't know. That's got nothing to do with me. I don't know who set it up, but
I remember the first instance with you and Ange and what she said to you about the boat. So then for me, I said it to you as well. 2 weeks later when I saw you kicking and laughing with her in the box was mad.
I think, and that's what I explained with, and that's what I explained yesterday. I think at the beginning when the whole racist thing happened and we was in her live, I'm not going to lie, like, I think for me, it's not necessarily a soft spot for her, yeah, but
Like all that I just felt like, nah, like this can't be going on. And then obviously when she started carrying on, I was trolling. Like it was blatantly just trolling. Like I weren't going in her live and I was cussing her, but I was trolling it. So it was a funny way, if you get what I'm saying.
And I hear the empathy part.
You remember, Lisa, when I even joined your live? I joined and then so it's literally just, it's just all trolling, but I can see obviously how that looks. I get it and I understand because people have unfollowed me because of that and they've come in my DM and said, T, I fuck with you from whatever is going on, but you can't be, and I get it. I understand that now.
Guys,
you know
can
what I'm saying?
just
I think for me, it was just a way for
question?
me to deal with it. Like, I'm going to make you look like a dickhead now.
Let's say Taurian said this about, let's say, someone from the community. Someone from the community that's
Guys, I'm here, yeah. 1 second, it's going on mute.
Someone from the community that actually had a kid who that happened to, and she said it to someone from our community. What do you think the reaction would be? It'll be not the same, but it'll be almost similar.
Well,
okay, people are not going to forgive it.
I said yesterday, because Taurian had mentioned like reaching out to charities and stuff. And I said, imagine approaching a grieving mother and then the grieving mother says something wrong and then that's your reaction back again.
I wouldn't make the same mistake twice.
I
hear it.
Lisa, the reason why I brought up the so cool. So after all of that, whatever, I actually reached out to someone that was on the app who lost their own child to knife crime. So obviously I explained to them what I'd done. I explained to them where they can find the video. And we was having a conversation. I was having not a back and forth, but I was having a conversation with the person, yeah? So obviously they suggested ideas, like they were, you know what I'm saying? They were just telling me like ways I can help. Hence why I didn't just come and be like, oh yeah, it's about money. I literally went. I had conversations behind the screen, not because I'm doing it for TikTok, but I know I fucked up. No one don't need to tell me how much no one can't be more disappointed in my actions than anybody else, bro. I have people around me that have passed away. I know how it goes, but it wasn't, when I said what I said to her, it wasn't a dig at people that have gone through that. No, I was just trying to get personal with her. That was it.
And
it was nothing to do with actual. I hear that. Yeah, it is a. I shouldn't have stooped to her level. 100%. I get that. I shouldn't have said. I shouldn't have referenced whatever because, regardless, I'm a mother
forget
first.
her. It's about the kid. I
apologize to the kid.
No, but can I just say, but
innocent. I get it. Same way. Like I get it.
Can I just say by T like doing that, she's showing that's taking accountability and it's trying to educate herself more so she knows she'll never make the same mistake again. Like hurt people, and she said something that she shouldn't have said, but people have said
but Dion, people are still not allowed to forgive her even after that. They're still not allowed to forgive her.
No, but that's cool. But what I don't get is what is the outcome they want?
Hungry guy, let me ask you a question, yeah? So her telling me, that I actually abused my children and I abused
No, Story, that's the problem.
No, because this happened prior to that whole, what I said to her son. This is what I was so angry about. Yeah, do you think that's okay? Because everyone's got these moral hand standards about kids and whatever, but no one wants to talk about the fact that's what she was saying and trying to get people to call social services on.
If she says that, that just shows how little her intellect is. That just shows how little educated she is. Now, for her saying that, it's not true. That's not, like, shut up. You're a dumb bitch. Okay, but then for you to have that reaction to go personally and not go for her kid who's actually had that happen to him, and then like the actions that you did, it does not you can't, and it's not the same. It is not the same at all. For me, it's
but can I just say, you're saying that in hindsight.
I'm not saying it's the same, and again, I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying, do you lot think that's it? I'm just asking a question. I'm not excusing nothing. Of course
it's not. But Taurian, that goes without saying. I don't need to answer that question for you to get the answer of that question. That goes without saying. Okay, everyone calls everything like peddlers and you've done this with kids, or you've done that, whatever, all of that. But when
at the end of the day, I fucked up. I've heard it. My own community have come and spoke. I know I have fucked up. I know it. I have done wrong. I get it. I have fucked up. I've taken accountability. I'm taking full responsibility. I had everyone that didn't like fuck with what I said come up and talk to me. Like, what else do you lot actually want me to do? Let me hear it, because I'll do it.
Big up everyone.
Can I just say something? Yeah, because obviously T
has been on this live for a very long time now, yeah? And like I said, this has to be civilized. So everybody have their final thoughts. Lisa, you had a question for me. I heard it vaguely because I had my earphones on. So let's start with Lisa. Everybody give the final thoughts and then I'm shutting down the live. Lisa, what's up?
I was just asking, but it was answered by everybody else anyway. But like, in terms of like, if this had been said by someone else towards Taurian or another one of your friends that you interact with on this app, it would definitely be a topic. So that's why the topic's still going on over there. However, the more that you lot still interact with this topic and stuff, isn't it just breeding?
Like obviously people know me, and if I was going to do a segment, I would have just done a segment, but this wasn't even meant to be a segment. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that this has happened because it means now I've done a post, we've done a live, people can leave me alone. Yeah, at the end of the day, I stand on what I say. Lisa, like, you can have your opinion, the other person in question who ran the live can have their opinion, but when I'm actually like listening in and hearing that the opinion isn't of the said things, I'm hearing gifting getting talked about, I'm hearing people's looks getting dragged and that.
No.
Okay, well, I heard somebody on there, and you know, I can't even. I know it wasn't you, Lisa, specifically, but I definitely know that there was somebody.
It wasn't me or my friend.
Okay. So what else did you want? And then you says that if this was the other way around, would I have done a live? I probably would have held a live, but the same way how I'm making it civilized like this is the same way how it would be. But because people are too used to seeing content creators dragging other people, they think that that's what it always needs to be. When that's what kind of, how are we going to solve anything?
Well, like I said yesterday, there's nothing more that Taurian can do.
And Lisa, and my thing as well, because my platform's different, like when people are talking, listen, if you talk over me, it makes me feel like you're not listening to what I'm saying, you're just waiting to respond. And that's a big problem.
No, I've listened. I am listening.
So what did I just say?
You said that what is Taurian expected to do as of now, like, and etc. I just replied in saying there's nothing else now that can be done apart from blocking these racist people, ignoring them, fucking them off, and stop entertaining their bullshit.
That's definitely what we're intending to do.
Trust me, I won't be entertaining them again.
Trust me, same here, Eva. Okay. Yeah, and Lisa, you always
I'll still defend racism in a sense. Like, if someone does say something, I'll still defend the race. But in terms of me going on their platforms, and if I want to defend, I'll be on my own platform and who, like, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. But yeah,
and that's it, Taurian. Don't ever stop what you're doing because you was doing this before TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? TikTok is kind of, and I said this, it's kind of washed away what you really was about and the person that you really are.
But do you know what it is, Lisa? I'll be real with you, yeah? Do you know what it is, yeah? I can say, like, raw, like, you know what, like, I'm more snappy, but you know what it is because not even a feels, but we've been dealing with shit for months before I've even gone back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's been months and we've been quiet. Like, we've been quiet. So it gets to a point where, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to keep talking because, you know what I mean, but...
I hear you still, I hear you. 1 minute, person at the... Oh, actually, you haven't said anything yet, so I can't even see your name.
Dinolicious, it says, sorry.
Okay, yeah, what's your opinion?
I think that why has Angie been put on a blackout, but then it's okay for other creators to be doing shit like this, and then they don't get any kind of fucking like anything.
You don't get any. Who don't get any?
It's like.
See, let me deal with this one, please.
Okay.
Let me deal with this one. Why did Alicia, why did you drop her? I'll tell you why Angie gets more flack, because she rage baits people every day. She triggers thousands and thousands of people every day. That woman would come online and run people's parents down before she even bathes her skin. She is the bottom barrel of society, and the majority of the people in the chat are bottom barrel as well. And I hope that she sees this and knows that when I was ever on your platform, for me, it was a social experiment to just see how rotten your cult is. So that's the reason why we'll always say Born Angie and her cult and all of her supporters. And it's as simple as that.
What I was saying, when my phone was cutting out, I was saying yesterday, the reason why the whole blackout thing, I think, is because yesterday she came and said that armed robbery is worse than raping a woman. That's what she said on her live. She then went on to say that she has been raped herself, but then obviously people clocked on when she spoke about this before. She herself has said she can't speak from a victim's point of view because she hasn't been raped. So I think that's why obviously there's a mad outrage.
And can you get Angie to speak about Hayley? Because I'm hearing that Hayley has been doing some things, and I'm guessing if I done what Hayley done, you would all be firing up alive. So never mind coming over here.
Hayley was stealing money from a lady who has dementia. That's what she was doing. So she unmodded herself and she left the app, but no one wants to talk about it.
All right then. So before you come over here,
yeah. Sorry, hungry guy. Allegedly.
Don't do that. One hungry guy.
So just my quick point. So basically, I think this whole thing is basically, I think people need to realize what TikTok is, okay? And stop, don't hate the player, hate the game. This is what TikTok is. And I think, in all honesty, if people don't like it, you know what to do, okay? There is nothing keeping you here, okay? The only thing keeping you here is the fact that we all love this TikTok game. Well, not love it, but we seem to still be here for some reason. We all are still here for some reasons. I don't know what that reason is. I don't even know what that reason is for me. I have a freaking red book that I write thing. And just to quickly go on Sam Walker, if anyone has a recording of AQ's FYP on September the 12th, please, can someone please send it to me? Literally, you will see Sam Walker being racist in his being so racist against Africa, against Teddy, okay, against people in Africa, basically calling us we're all stupid, we don't know what we're doing, and we're just, if anyone has September the 12th.
What about Sam Walker that lives in Sierra Leone?
No, he's back now. He's back in the UK
He literally went on live and saying, "Oh yeah, I basically deal with blood diamonds and stuff like that. But the reason why I'm doing it is because all these big companies and these big people are getting it. What about us little people?" And I was like, "Are you mad? Are you do you not know what blood diamonds are?" It's basically, and he was basically saying, "I'm stealing from the poor to give back to the poor." I was literally you know what? If people still want to follow him and do their thing, let them. Let them. I urge you to go and gift him all your savings. I urge you to do whatever. A woman literally lost out on her bloody surgery, or not lost out, but embarrassed herself online, got so many bad reviews and just tarnished herself online. And she was a vet. A freaking vet, a doctor.
I didn't know this I just used to watch him from before when he used to help the children in Africa and the schools.
It's all a facade. I
don't really follow. I
see through it all still. He's good friends with one of my friends at the moment, and I said to my friend, yo, just be careful, because you're a person of light, and I just don't get a good energy from that geezer.
Mate, just go and read the Echo. Liverpool Echo has literally followed Sam Walker from he was a teenager, from the first time he committed crimes. He terrorizes communities. He's done the most fucked up shit, but people seem to see him as a hero. But only Liverpudlians see him as a hero, so let them. That's them in Liverpool. Let them deal with things there. But going back to this whole ordeal, basically, just my final say on it is, Taurian, carry on doing you, okay? Just the one thing one tiny piece of advice that I would love to, that I want to give you, and I hope you take it on, is sometimes silence speaks greater volumes than actual words. That's it.
Thank you.
What's race got to? Someone says you do know he is mixed as well. What's race got to do with it, Alison, man? And I had so much respect for you.
And that's a problem. That's literally that. Oh, no. I'm doing it. No, I'm not reacting. No, carry on.
Okay. Dion, what's up, Dion? You're good.
I'm good. I just wanted to say that if we're going to hold people to a standard, we need to hold everybody to the same standard. Taurian makes one mistake and everybody's on her. Yeah, Angie and people like that are saying shit every day that's affecting people, and they don't get the same energy. So either don't react or react the same for all parties when they behave like that. It's disingenuous and it's hypocritical to only go after one person. And also for the people saying that the conversation I had a minute ago, that's not what the conversation was about. It's about whatever NG wants it to be about. His life.
Why the thing? Use that, and the thing is as well. Yeah, I don't even beg yous for gifts. Like yous don't even support my platform. So why do you even tell me what to do? I could imagine if you put money in my pocket and then you think, oh well, I put money into the platform. I want it run like this. You don't need to shut up, man. Yeah, I put debates on. You enjoy the debates. Some debates are gonna be for you, and some debates ain't gonna. If you don't like it, scroll past. I will. People know me. I will rock with you. If I've got 10 people in here, I'll try when there's 500, but it's hard. But if there's 10 people in here, I'm still live. I'm still here. I don't care about viewers, and I don't care whether you're going to like me or not. Keep it moving. I'm loved.
You know what I don't get? If these people don't like Taurian, then don't watch Taurian. Don't comment on it. Like, you have a choice. And like, users spending your Saturday evening just putting shit in comments. Like, if you don't like her, move on, go to a live that you do like. It's nuts.
Alright, NJ, I'm gonna drop. Thank you for letting me up.
I got yourself, Hungry Guy. And Hungry Guy, I appreciate what you're saying and the things that you said, the things that I echoed to Tia as well. Like, I say it to you probably nearly every night this week. Like, you have to take the bullets out of the chamber. You know, you got when they aim it at you, you can't bust back, because at the end of the day, this is what they want, innit? Do you know what I mean? A rise out of you. Go on, just let all the rest of these people in, and then we're gonna be finishing up. But if you're coming in here and you got no respect, I'm gonna drop you straight away.
I need to go now, but thanks, NJ.
Thank you, Dion. Thanks for coming off. I hope you well as well.
Thank you.
Alright, see you later. Yeah, any boss. Her boss is one of the. Oh, you one of my team now. Cool. Thank you for being patient. For everybody that's been in here, right? T, if you want to drop and do your thing, you can drop. You know. Dino-licious. Thank you, Mia. Dino-licious. Dino-licious. No-licious.
I wasn't here before, but you decided to kick me.
No, one of my mods decided, because you was being a tad rude. So if I was you, you've been given an opportunity to come back up here again.
I don't think I was being rude, to be fair. I was saying a valid point. Like you all keep saying, it's an opinion.
I know, but you see what it is. It's like, if you've been sent over here by your Lord, Saviour, Angie, just you need to go back over to where you come from, in all fairness.
No, nobody sent me over here.
Go on, then, let's start again.
But I think that, to be honest, that stuff like this, and you all just like sat around completely ignoring the fact of what this person's done. And then there's all these different.
This is why I find it hard to allow people in, because please show me where I have dismissed what T said to that young child. Please just show me or tell me what I said before you carry on. Honestly, and I'm gonna unmute you now. Please tell me. You can unmute now.
Also, I want to say...
can you answer my question, please?
No.
All right, then, bye. Do not come back on my platform again. You stinking attitude. Monty.
Yeah.
What's up? You okay? What's your take on this?
Yeah, listen, I think, both parties are wrong, what was said. But I don't like the way people are being going at Taurian. I know she's done wrong. And I guess she snapped when she did. But I was silenced on Scout Slayer's...
Dino, you're muted. Sorry. You're muted.
Am I muted?
No, you're mad. You carry on talking.
All right. I was muted yesterday on Scout Slayer's live FYP show.
I heard about this, actually. Yeah, well, can you fill me in on this,
everyone
please?
that didn't agree with her, she muted.
Scout Slayer. Is she still in here, actually? Because she was in here. Where is she?
You know, you can't shut people up by muting them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you carry on to say, Monty.
Yeah. So I do believe that both parties are wrong. They're just as bad as each other. Taurian, got nothing against you. You snapped. You've been goaded for all these months. Yeah, maybe you went about it the wrong way, but you said you're sorry, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Move on. not you, but everyone else. Move on, leave it. Do you know what I mean? But then you see all these racists coming out. Do you know what I mean?
Calculated Cal, you're definitely not coming in. You grate on me, you do. In fact, I'm blocking you. Carry on.
I just wanted to say that, yeah, because I was silenced yesterday. Didn't appreciate it. If you're,
well, that's not very nice, is it? And the thing is, as well, I know that you would only have gone up there and been like this, you know, just like what do they call it? Having demure, yeah. That's how you are. But then you get this other person that just come in right a minute ago, and I'm giving her the opportunity after she's already been dinged once. And what did she go and do? Ruin her opportunity. So she got dropped before she could even spit her venom, and nobody from the cult is coming on my platform.
Yeah, I hear you.
On you all.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Monty, and I appreciate that because I share the same sentiment. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, nobody can come up with a screen record of me saying, wow, because of X, Y, and Z. I've said, yeah, she was goaded, but I haven't said that. It's now what she said is okay. Of course it's not okay.
Of course it's not.
You know, she took it to the whole next level and loses an argument when it comes to X, Y, and Z. But let's not paper over the fact that it is a thing that she's been goaded to the whole next level. And all those times when she was goaded, she never had information that could hurt that woman the way that woman was hurting her.
Yeah.
Then when she got the information, really and truthfully, this has happened to me on the app where someone was coming for me, then their mom messaged me about everything that they've gone through, how they lost the job, this and that. As far as I'm concerned, me and that person had squashed whatever beef we had. But if I was a horrible little tyrant or loved the drama that much that I wanted to hurt the person, I would have come on here and shared the screenshot of the parent, and this is what your parent thinks of you, and everybody would have been up in arms. But who I am as a person and how I've been brought up, what's the point in hatching things with somebody and then going to light another fire? That makes me look wrong then. Do you know what I mean, Monty?
Yep, no, 100%.
But you know what I've always been taught? You can't expect you from others, you know what I mean? And if you do, then this is when you leave yourself open to be hurt. So for all those people that are on the moral high ground, but then you'll go and support something else, then it just goes to show who you are as a person.
I think it's all selective outrage, do you know what I mean?
It is. So the opportunity for people to kick somebody when the person's down, I think Scout Slayer's here now. Scout Slayer, rise up. See, this is the thing on this app. You only have to say a person's name once and then everybody be like, oh my God, they're speaking about you. Where is she? London Star, I like you. I heard you speak yesterday. Scout Slayer, can you rise up, please?
Yeah, you can't just mute people to suit your narrative. You know what I mean?
My life. Get out here.
To touch on what you're talking about, people going through stuff, I think people dehumanise that quite a bit. I've said that before.
Can I hear that Irish accent there?
Scottish.
Speak up that Scottish. Come on, mate. Let's hear your opinion.
People dehumanise the app. The app, when people talk about it, people say the app is bad. The app isn't bad. The people within that are bad. People have a bad way of dehumanizing situations and dehumanizing the whole situation and the app. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People don't see people, they just hear voices. They can't, they can't relate to people. Like Angie has been saying shit for ages. She's been saying shit for ages. And the problem with her is she's got people backing her up that are echoing her beliefs and how she feels. The reason Angie's like this is because she's been through hurt. But does that condone what she's doing? Does that make it right? Definitely fucking not. Because I know people in real life that don't go online, bring other people down just because they feel like shit because they've had a bad life. So she needs to get herself to fuck. Don't burn her, just get herself to fuck. Sort herself out, keep off the alcohol, go look after her fucking mum, because one day she ain't gonna have her mum there.
Yeah, that's it.
I know, exactly. And this is my thing where I'm like, I can't sympathise for the people that have lost people, but I'm at that age group now where my friends around me are losing their mums, and it just gives me that anxiety of flipping out because I'm seeing how they are struggling. So when I am seeing other people goading the dead for me alone, that's a massive sin in my family, how I was brought up. And that's the whole reason why I even rised up and started talking on the racism and how disgusting I think it is for all these faceless trolls to be coming for people's dead parents. And the thing is, it's normalised on here, though. I'm living it. Sorry, Lee. I'm living in a world where I'm like, it's not normal to me. This is affecting me. You're affecting me by having to see and read the comments. So I can only imagine how the people feel on a daily basis when these faceless accounts are saying, "Bun your mom."
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.